I'm really nervous. I'm doing this for the first time. It's going to last 12 minutes. You know, some of you felt nervous when you were doing this for the first time, and it was going to last more than 10 minutes. So I am. Thank you. My talk is to convince you that in 12 minutes, to convince you that Poland could become the most innovative country in the world in less than 12 months. Okay. I was wondering why I was invited to this event. Maybe because I'm known for digging information and bringing it to the public such that millions of people know. For example, I discovered that in the last 5 years, Polish public administration employed 120,000 people, which is more than the Polish army. Or I discovered that the level of debt growth today is faster than it was at times when Edward Gierek was first secretary, and it's dangerous. Or maybe when I discovered that Poland will levy heavy CO2 taxes on companies that would destroy many jobs, and government is hiding this information from the public. Or, which relates to this talk, and you can find this in tomorrow's newspaper, in Rzeczpospolita, when I bring to the public the information that after having spent billions of euros in Poland on innovation, number of companies that are reporting that are innovative and implement innovation fell from 20-something% 5 years ago to less than 20% now. So what are we doing in this country? Hiring more clerks, increasing employment, public administration, and reducing innovation at the same time. Or maybe I was invited because some of my activity as a public servant was noticed. For example, I tend to have this ability to notice good opportunities. We changed the way we invest foreign exchange reserves at the National Bank of Poland when I was deputy governor, which was an innovation. And guess what? In 3 years, my team made an extra $1 billion for the country. I also proposed that Poland joins ERM2 in 2005 in order to join Eurozone January 1st, 2008. Nobody listened. Guess what? We met all conditions. Had we joined ERM2 then, Poland would have been enjoying Eurozone membership right now. It's good or not, I don't know. It's debatable. But we missed that opportunity definitely. So somehow I have this ability to see that opportunity is coming. And that is why I think it's worth looking at the possibility of becoming the most innovative country in the world in less than 12 months. So here you go. In less than 12 months. Where are we starting from? This is one ranking. It's a Global Innovation Index produced by Boston Consulting Group. You see Poland is the 52nd position. With the minus score, by the way, whatever that means. All right? A challenge definitely for us. One of the least innovative countries in Europe, ahead of Romania, Ukraine, and Albania. Although I have to warn you, in some indices, Romania is now ahead of us. Another index, okay, then you have the whole list. Another index, it is produced by INSEAD, famous management institution with some private cooperation. Poland is in the 47th position. Again, we are behind Greece, Portugal, and Croatia in this ranking. So quite a challenge, wouldn't it be, to transform backward country into the best and most innovative country in the world in just 12 months, actually less than 12 months. So here it is. Now I want to ask you the question, hands up those who think it's possible. All right, thank you. Now hands up those who think it's impossible. Those who didn't raise hands at all are cowards. Significant majority said it's definitely impossible. I did expect audience to vote 99.9% impossible, only small group possible. It's always a case that someone does not understand the question. I asked this question to bloggers on my blog, and I think the answer was half-half. So somehow bloggers were more optimistic. Well, if you want to become the leader, let's ask the question, which country is the leader? Can you give me your, which country you consider to be the most innovative country in the world? Just shoot. Singapore, United States, Korea, Australia, all right? Sweden, great, all right? I have opinion as well. The difference is that I'm now going to impose my opinion on you in order to convince you this is the case. Now, this economists do quite often. This is the most recent report just published last month about research and development. And the size of the ball is the amount of dollars spent on innovation and research, and certainly the United States is the country that spends 1/3 of all global funds on innovation. And on the axis also you have R&D as a share of GDP and number of engineers. Japan has a bit more in terms of engineers per capita. Israel spends more innovation as a ratio of GDP, but overall size is US. Here you go. Another question, which global companies do you consider most innovative? Just shoot. Google, Apple, Samsung, IBM, Facebook, all right? Pretty close, that's what I wanted to hear from you. If you look at the most innovative companies, here you go. This is another ranking produced recently, and what you see, top 4 are US companies. Actually, among top 20 companies, considered the most innovative by 1,600 C-level executives around the world, 10 of them are US-based companies. So actually, when you think about innovation, US-based companies come to your mind as the first choice. So for the purpose of this speech, let me consider the United States to be the most innovative country in the world, although it can be debatable. So how can we turn Poland to the most innovative country in the world in less than 12 months? Go to war with US, surrender the next day, and here you go. Easy, isn't it? Of course, they would have to accept us as a 51st state, which I don't know with all these politicians we have. But yeah, I wanted to show you that it's possible if you just try to see things from different angle. It's very easy. Now, what will happen if we do this? All right? Went to war, surrendered the next day, became 51st state. And many things will happen. First, we don't have to look at these faces of politicians we've been looking at for 20 years. We have 2 new parties that will rule the country. All right? Then they will come over and impose US regulations on Poland, which will be business-friendly. US business would feel very happy to be investing here. They will come and say, everybody who doesn't speak English in public administration, go away. Half. 50% will go away, and the public administration will start functioning much more efficiently. We will have many innovations, open government, US government went to the cloud, so we have all these benefits just in one shot. All right? And the share of the debt as well. Although ours is big as well. But I'm talking about innovation right now. Now, investments. If we do this, you know, US is a big investor in Poland, but if we do this, in 1 year, we'll have more investments from US in Poland than in the 20 years of history of US investments in Poland. This for sure be just part of the United States. It's so easy to invest. The same legislation, the same rules, the same tax code, everything the same. So huge amount of money will flow to Poland. Innovation, all these big guys will start investing in Poland. Merck's, Intel's, Google's, Facebook's. You know, state Poland will be now, you know, part of Europe, at the heart of Europe. Why not investing here? It's part of the United States. And you know, we're talking big money here. You know, the biggest investor in R&D in US is pharma. You know, Merck's, Pfizer's, $40 billion. Poland, pharma companies spend just 300 million zloty. Let me just tell you one little story. We talk about innovation in Poland. We spend euros, billions of euros. At the same time, Polish government is taking 300 million zloty from Polish pharma companies and gives it away to help US companies. Let me tell you, if you add to $40.6 billion, $100 million, it will not make any difference for them, but it will make a lot of difference for us. So this will be stopped. It will be influx of R&D money coming to Poland. And then we have all this, we have clusters somewhere in Poland, probably in Wrocław, some other place, I don't know. Because with all these companies coming, also venture capital will come, private equity will come, so a lot more money will become available for investing in Poland. And also, universities will change. Do you know that if Harvard was moved to Poland today, it will be closed the next day? the Minister of Science commander will come over and close it the next day because it does not meet Polish minimum standard education requirements. So when we go to war against the United States, Harvard will be able to operate in Poland and offer educational services. Now imagine we do all this without going to war against the United States. That we do the same things in administration, at the university level, clusters, openness, without going to war. And that's the trick. If you think big, if you dream big, if you think it's achievable, you actually can achieve it. All barriers that we have are here, mental. You just don't think it's possible. And I think many great achievements can happen in Poland if we go beyond our mental barriers. And I do hope that my little talk today did help you to believe that it is possible in this country. Thank you.